Beloved child, my child, listen closely, for I am reaching you in this very moment with urgency placed upon your spirit. You did not come across this message by accident. I have guided your steps, aligned your attention, and stirred something within you because there is a reason your name is being whispered in places you cannot yet see. You feel it, don't you? That quiet pull, that sense that something significant is unfolding just beyond your understanding. I am telling you now, pay attention. The world is shifting in ways that test discernment, and you are being called to awaken, not later, but now. There are signals moving through your life, subtle, layered, and easily misunderstood. What appears as coincidence is often orchestration. When you hear of influence, of power, of names that shape the future, do not be quick to assume you are separate from that story. You have been noticed not in the way the world measures importance, but in a way that touches purpose. Yet hear me clearly, not every mark placed upon you is meant for your elevation. Some are placed to observe, to study, to test how easily your focus can be redirected. You must not be distracted by surface meanings. When something or someone appears to single you out as important, question the source, question the intent, and return to me for clarity. I see what others cannot see, and I know what is forming behind what appears impressive. This is a moment that requires wisdom, not excitement. Remain grounded. Remain watchful. Remain aligned with truth. I also want to pass on a time-sensitive message from the moon to you, and you need to hear it today. A subtle yet powerful energy will push you to make a critical decision by the end of the week. You won't find the answer in your horoscope, so don't bother looking there. Click the link in the description to see your free personalized video moon reading. I was amazed at how accurate my reading was, and I know you will feel the same. If you feel this message stirring something deep within you, pause and respond. Comment 1111 as a sign that you are choosing awareness over distraction, and that you are ready to stay alert. Also like, share, and subscribe so this message can reach others who need to hear it. My child, there are forces in your world that move quickly, speaking of progress, innovation, and transformation. They promise advancement, but not all advancement leads toward light. You are living in a time where recognition can be used as a tool, sometimes to uplift, and sometimes to redirect your path away from what truly matters. That is why I am calling you now, before confusion settles in. I want you to understand, your worth was never determined by who notices you in the physical world. Do not let the idea of being chosen by worldly systems pull you away from your inner discernment. I have already chosen you long before any human system existed. When you begin to measure your importance based on external validation, you risk stepping into illusions designed to keep you searching instead of standing firm. Stay anchored in truth. Stay rooted in purpose. There is also a warning here, wrapped in subtlety. Not everything that looks like opportunity is aligned with your calling. Some doors appear open simply to test whether you will walk through them without seeking guidance. You must slow down and listen. You must feel beyond what is shown. If something feels rushed, if something feels unclear, that is your sign to pause. If you are still with me and you understand the importance of discernment, comment 2222 below. Let it be your declaration that you will not be easily swayed. And remember to like, share, and subscribe so others can be reminded to stay aware. My child, there is a deeper layer to what you are experiencing. You are not just being observed, you are being shaped. Every decision you make in this season carries weight. This is not meant to bring fear, but awareness. You are stepping into a time where clarity will separate those who follow blindly from those who walk with purpose. You must choose which one you will be. Do not be deceived by appearances. Influence in your world often carries layers that are not immediately visible. Some paths are presented with brilliance on the outside, but within them are distractions that pull you further away from your alignment. That is why I am speaking to you directly, so you do not rely solely on what you see or hear externally. You are important, yes, but not because someone labeled you as such. You are important because of what you carry within you. Your thoughts, your actions, your intentions, these are what define your path. When you understand this, you become steady, unshaken by external noise. Now reflect carefully, where have you been placing your attention? What have you been quick to believe without questioning? This is your moment to recalibrate. I am guiding you back to clarity, back to awareness, back to truth. If you feel this message aligning with your spirit, comment 33:33 as a sign that you are choosing clarity over confusion. And do not forget to like, share, and subscribe so this message continues to reach those who need guidance. My child, I want you to understand something deeper. Urgency does not mean panic. Urgency means awareness combined with action. It means recognizing that this moment matters. You are being given insight now so you can move wisely moving forward. Do not ignore this. There are many voices in your world competing for your attention. Some are loud, some are subtle, some are persuasive. But my voice is steady. My guidance does not rush you into confusion, it brings you into clarity. When you feel overwhelmed, step back and listen within. I am there. You are not here to follow every trend, every idea, or every influence that crosses your path. You are here to walk a path that is aligned with truth. That requires strength. That requires awareness. That requires you to trust what you feel when something does not sit right within you. The mention of importance is not a reward, it is a test of your awareness. Will you remain grounded, or will you be pulled into distraction? This is what is unfolding before you. If you are ready to stand firm and move with awareness, comment 44:44 below. Let it be your commitment to stay aligned. And remember to like, share, and subscribe so others can receive this message as well. My child, I am not speaking to bring confusion, I am speaking to bring clarity. You are being reminded that your path is yours to protect. Not everything that reaches you is meant to guide you forward. Some things are meant to test your ability to discern. Stay calm. Stay aware. Stay connected to what is real and true within you. Do not rush decisions. Do not be easily impressed. And most importantly, do not forget who you are beyond what the world tries to label you as. You are guided. You are seen. But you must also remain wise. Now carry this message with you, and move forward with awareness. My child, I see the weight you have been carrying, even the parts you have not spoken aloud. I have watched you push forward when your strength felt thin, and I have heard the quiet questions in your heart. When will things change? When will relief come? I tell you now, this is not the end of your story. There is movement already happening beneath what you can see, and what feels delayed is not denied. You are standing closer to your breakthrough than your doubts would have you believe. The pain you have walked through has not been meaningless. Every moment of confusion, every tear, every silent struggle has been shaping something within you that cannot be built any other way. I do not overlook your hardship. I do not ignore your effort. Even when it felt like you were alone, I was present, strengthening you in ways you did not recognize at the time. What you thought was breaking you has actually been preparing you. There is healing beginning to unfold in layers. Not all healing arrives loudly, some of it comes quietly, restoring your thoughts, calming your spirit, and renewing your perspective. You may not notice it all at once, but look closely. The things that once overwhelmed you no longer hold the same power. The thoughts that once consumed you are beginning to loosen their grip. This is how healing begins, subtle, steady, and real. If you can feel even a small shift within you right now, acknowledge it. Comment 1111 as a sign that you are ready to receive healing in every area of your life. And like, share, and subscribe so this message reaches someone else who is waiting for a sign. My child, your breakthrough is not just about external change, it is about internal transformation. What I am doing within you is just as important as what will happen around you. You have been asking for doors to open, but I have been preparing you to walk through them with strength, clarity, and wisdom. Without this preparation, the very thing you asked for could have overwhelmed you. Do not measure progress only by what you can see. There are shifts happening in your mindset, in your resilience, in your ability to endure and still move forward. These are signs that you are growing into the person who can sustain the breakthrough that is coming. This process may not feel easy, but it is necessary. There is also something you must release. Pain has a way of attaching itself to identity if it lingers too long. You are not defined by what hurt you. You are not limited by what did not work out. You are being invited to let go, not because what happened did not matter, but because holding on to it will slow down what is meant to come next. I am restoring what felt lost, but I am also giving you something new, something stronger, something clearer, something aligned with where you are now. Trust this process, even when it feels unfamiliar. If you are ready to release what no longer serves you, comment 2222. Let it be your declaration that you are making space for what is meant to come. And remember to like, share, and subscribe so this message can reach others who need encouragement. My child, there were moments when you almost gave up. Moments when the silence felt too long and the answers felt too far away. But you kept going, even if slowly, even if uncertain. That matters more than you realize. Strength is not always loud, it is often found in the quiet decision to continue. I am bringing restoration into areas you thought would remain unchanged. Relationships, opportunities, inner peace, these are all being touched by a shift that is already in motion. But you must stay open. Do not close yourself off because of past disappointment. What is coming is not a repeat of what you have already experienced. There is a breakthrough forming that will not only change your situation, but also your perspective. You will begin to see why certain things did not work out, why certain paths were closed, and why you were redirected. What once felt like rejection will make sense as protection. What once felt like delay will reveal itself as preparation. Stay patient, but do not become passive. Continue to move forward, even in small steps. Action, combined with faith and awareness, creates momentum. You are not stuck, you are transitioning. If you believe that something new is unfolding for you, comment 33:33 as a sign of your faith in this process. And like, share, and subscribe so others can be reminded that their breakthrough is also on the way. My child, healing is not always comfortable. There are moments when it requires you to face what you would rather avoid. But this is where true freedom begins. When you allow yourself to process, to understand, and to grow, you break cycles that could have followed you for much longer. You are being guided toward a version of yourself that is more aligned, more grounded, and more aware. This version of you does not carry unnecessary weight. This version of you moves with clarity and confidence, not because everything is perfect, but because you understand your strength. Do not rush your healing, but do not resist it either. Let it unfold. Let yourself feel what needs to be felt, and then allow it to pass. You are not meant to stay in pain, you are meant to move through it. There is also joy returning to your life. It may come in small moments at first, a sense of peace, a moment of clarity, a feeling of relief. Do not overlook these moments. They are signs that your energy is shifting, that your path is opening. You are not starting over, you are moving forward with more understanding than before. This is what makes your breakthrough meaningful. It is not just about change, it is about growth. If you are ready to embrace both healing and growth, comment 44:44. Let it be your commitment to move forward with strength. And remember to like, share, and subscribe so this message can reach someone who needs hope. My child, I am still with you in every step you take. You are not navigating this alone, even when it feels quiet. Trust the process that is unfolding. Trust the strength that is rising within you. Trust that what is ahead is worth what you have gone through. Your story is not defined by your pain, it is shaped by how you rise from it. And you are rising, even now. Amen.